Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we untangle the complex world of business, one filing at a time. Today we're looking at Flanigan's Enterprises Incorporated, and let's just say trees quite a bit of musical chairs happening at the top. This report is a whirlwind of executive changes. And while it might sound like just a reshuffle, it tells a story about leadership, transitions, and the future direction of Flanigan's. Make sure you're subscribed and join our Discord community, linked in the description below, for even more exclusive insights into corporate filings. So let's dive into what happened. The main event here is a significant shift in leadership roles. Effective the 8th of January 2026, it's not so much about major financial swings reported in this specific document, but more about the people running the show and how that might impact things down the line. First up, August H. Bucci is stepping down as Chief Operating Officer and Executive Vice President. He will, however, remain on the company's board of directors. This suggests a transition rather than a complete departure, which is common when experienced executives move to advisory roles. Then we have James G. Flanigan II. He is resigning as President and Chairman of the board, also effective the 8th of January 2026. But don't worry, he's not going anywhere entirely. He'll still be the Chief Executive Officer and a continuing member of the board. This move seems to be about streamlining his executive focus, keeping him at the helm as CEO while handing over the day-to-day presidential and board chair duties. His compensation is staying the same for now, with regular reviews. Jeffrey D. Kastner is making a big leap. He is moving on from being the Chief Financial Officer, also effective the 8th of January 2026, but Hes not leaving the executive suite. Instead, he is taking on two major new roles, Chief Legal Officer, which is a brand new position for the company, and Chairman of the Board. This puts him in a very influential spot, overseeing both legal matters and the board's strategic direction. Hes also keeping his General Counsel and Secretary titles and will remain on the board. Like Mr. Flanigan too, his pay package is unchanged for now and will be periodically reviewed. This is a significant elevation, signaling the company's trust in his leadership and legal acumen. Christopher Wenill is taking over as president of the company, effective the 8th of January 2026. He is stepping out of his role as vice president of package operations. This is a promotion that places him directly under the CEO, James G. Flanigan II, and he will continue to be a board member. His annual base salary is set at $464,000, with provisions for periodic reviews, which is a solid figure for a presidential role. Now for the new Chief Financial Officer, Alison Gavoni, who has been the Director of Accounting, is stepping into this crucial finance role on the 8th of January 2026. She'll be replacing Jeffrey D. Kastner. This is a big promotion for Miss Gavoni, and her annual base salary will be $222,000, also subject to periodic reviews. The report highlights her long tenure with the company, starting in 2007, and her experience as corporate controller before becoming Director of Accounting. This internal promotion suggests the company values her deep understanding of their financial operations. Finally, Peter Bruce, who has been the Director of Operations, is moving up to Chief Operating Officer, effective the 8th of January 2026. He will be taking over from August H. Bucci. Mr. Bruce's salary will be $272,000 annually with the usual review process. The company points to his experience in various management roles within their restaurant division, including his time as Supervisor of Operations and then Director of Operations as qualifications for this high-level role. His long service since 2016 and operational experience are seen as key strengths. So, what does it all mean? This report essentially details a significant leadership transition. We see experienced executives moving into new powerful roles and some long-serving members of the team stepping up. The fact that these are mostly internal promotions, especially for the CFO and COO positions, suggests a focus on continuity and leveraging existing talent. However, the elevation of Jeffrey D. Kastner to Chairman of the Board and Chief Legal Officer, a new role, is particularly noteworthy. This could indicate a strategic priority for the company, perhaps placing a greater emphasis on legal strategy and governance moving forward. While there are no direct financial numbers to pick apart in this specific filing, these executive changes are crucial because they set the stage for how the company will operate and make decisions in the future. The stability of compensation for the continuing roles suggests that the core business strategy is not expected to change drastically, but the new leadership configurations might bring fresh perspectives. Now, looking at these changes more broadly, Flanigan's Enterprises appears to be navigating a leadership evolution. The key strength here is the reliance on internal talent, which can foster a strong company culture and reduce the disruption often associated with bringing in external executives. The risk, however, is always whether these newly appointed leaders will truly excel in their expanded responsibilities. The creation of a chief legal officer role and the appointment to chairman of the board by Mr. Kastner could be seen as opportunities to strengthen corporate governance and legal oversight, which are vital for long-term success and risk management. In conclusion, this filing is less about the immediate financial performance and more about the structural and personal foundations of Flanigan's enterprises. The company seems to be strategically placing its experienced people in key positions to ensure a smooth transition and continued growth. The long-term success will depend on how effectively this new leadership team works together and executes its strategy. Alright, that is our breakdown of Flanigan's Enterprises' latest filing. What is your take on these leadership changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps. And subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.